Day 2 of the 2025 Cheltenham Festival. Queen Mother Champion Chase Day, and we've enlisted the help of Gordon Brown, the voice of Scottish racing, to help us find some winners. It's Champion Chase Day, Gordon. That's one of the classic races of the season, 2 mile for the speedsters, and we have got a horse who is splitting a lot of opinion. He might be a shade of odds on, John Bond, but not everyone is convinced.
He hasn't got the credit he's deserved, this horse. I was checking through his record the other day. He doesn't get beat very often. He's 12 from 14 over fences. His luck at the Cheltenham Festival, he has been a little bit lucky. This is a race where we've had hot pots turned over before for one reason or another. I think he'll nearly win, to be honest. He holds an Ergamine in that form at Ascot last time. I think John Bond will win. It's not very original. I don't know if there'll be many runners in the race. I don't even think there's an each way angle. So probably Ascot form to be replicated here with John Bond beating the Irish challenger in Ergamine.
And Nico de Boinville 7 from 7 on John Bond as well, which is a massive thing as well.
Yeah.
So
not very original, but John Bond for the champion chase.
That could be one for the accumulators. And listen, you might get 45, 10, 11 on the day. 2 more grade 1s on the day. Gordon, we start off with the Turners Novices hurdle, and this is going to be a hot one. Final Demand obviously blew everyone away at the DRF. The new line was hugely impressive, or has been hugely impressive. Everybody keeps talking about the Challow form, but you know, the new line looked really, really good. The yellow clay might be there for Gordon Elliott. It's tight in the betting, but it is open. Yeah, it is open. I'm torn between the Final Demand and the horse you mentioned there as well, the new line, who's changed hands since his last win. Unbeaten in bumper company, 3 from 3 over hurdles, has been purchased for a right few quid, I'm hearing. Probably we're talking, you know, that big figure that I can't mention. And JP McManus knows a horse.
Yeah, trip-wise, this was always the race I think he's going to go for. I spoke to Harry Skelton after he won the Challow. I know there's that stat about Challow winners not doing it at the Cheltenham Festival. I think there's about 1 has won, but all his wins have come at this trip, so this is for the race for him to go for. I think Final Demand is the main danger to the new line, and he can maybe recoup a fair bit of that expensive purchase tag.
Should Willie Mullins not get the success in the first race and the new line comes good, he immediately goes into the Brown Advisory with another strong hand. Ballymore, winner at the meeting last year in the intermediate hurdle, he's back, 3 mile, novice chaser. Obviously didn't work out for him against Sergino and on the festive period, but he looks solid at the top of the market, Gordon.
I haven't gone for a lot of shorties, as you'll probably notice, but I think he could be the one. Final Demand, Better Days Ahead is going to be the main danger, quite an obvious one. He's 2 from 3 over fences, but yeah, I'm probably going to go for the favourite in the Brown Advisory. Yeah,
Scottish owned as well, Ronnie Bartlett,
Ballyburn.
So that'll be a popular one for us up here.
More about Ronnie later, by the way.
And he looked so impressive last year, didn't he, Ballyburn? I mean, he was one of the naps in the meeting last season, so he's got the course form in the book.
He was one of the Irish bankers at the meeting. It's a case of how many they will achieve over the 4 days. I was doing a preview night the other night, and James Reevely was there from France, and he was saying, who do you think will have most winners apart from the Irish? And you know what he said? The Brits or the French.
They're narrowing it down much there, is he,
Might
James?
not even be second.
Leaving his options open. Listen, Wednesday is such a wide and varied day. We've got the grade 1s, we've got the champion chase, you've got the cross country in there. Some people like it, some people don't like it. The bumper's always a furious betting event. Loads of shouts, loads of whispers through the course of the day, and we've also got 2 cracking handicaps, the Coral Cup and the Grand Annual. Is there anything in particular, Gordon, in these races that pop out for you?
Well, at this moment in time, as I said, doing some of these preview evenings with phone-ins from the likes of Gordon Elliott and Darragh O'Keefe and guys like that, these yards are multiple entries at this stage. I think Gordon said he'd 10 in one of these handicaps, but he did mention Galvin in the cross-country chase, which of course, as we know, is another Ronnie Bartlett owned horse. Got form round the cross-country fences. Gordon says he loves the place. He says it takes not every horse takes to the fences in the cross-country course, but Galvin's been there before, seen it and done it, and he still might be a bit of value there, 3rd or 4th favourite the last time I checked.
And the ground may be coming for him as well, Gordon, because obviously it's going to be dry. There's no way to water the cross-country course. That's something you've got to look out for. So while they can get the water on the normal track, that will not happen. So, and the quicker the ground, the better for Galvin, I would say. Yeah,
that's an important point to remember, that the taps have been turned on for the new and the old course, but the cross-country course in the centre of the track, no water on it, so it'll be the way that nature intended. So I would think it would be, dare I say it, the quicker side of good.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting horses in the bumper. Obviously, one that's, I think Michael O'Leary and the Ryanair team, the Gigginstown team didn't tend to go for the bumper in the past, but I know Calypso Chance is one that they're very, very keen on.
And it's a race, I don't know how many runners they'll have in it, but Willie Mullins, he won it about every year for a wee while, didn't he?
And just be careful with that, because again, as Gordon has mentioned before, not always with the first string.
No.
You know, I can remember some big price winners that will run from that.
Never be scared to back either a Gordon Elliott or a Willie Mullins second string horse. So jockey bookings aren't always the way forward there.
It sounded as though you were pretty keen on Ronnie Bartlett's in the Brown Advisory, Gordon. So if I was to ask you for a Wednesday nap, is that the right direction I'm going in?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ballyburn.
Ballyburn.
Ballyburn.